Yamu ajua mu akwa bebra so mamuni ya maudo biso nsamu ya kekesi ya nyumre ye bana ye de babesumo ene October bosome no ne da etoso dunum sa okan wonsa kono sananum nsia akanefua no aduonum mienu 52 days na Ghana for ye bobo ho ne yakwa koto ba akwa ima mpeni ne mraswejafo a mfie na ye wo ye nimu on betra mrasweje fie ma ye nhihye papa ma mayi afare ntuma papa efra ensamu ebo pata bribri ene nyumre ya kekesi ni a baby a wo bia ne ye ba ne de aba besumo na poso eni Ghana mraswejafo eba ho megiem omo bedi akwama womo asaso akwa adwuma na se ne mo kasa nwumre manso womo twe no parliament onum no enya senketo ade ya NDC fo no pese omo kopa MPP fo every baby omo tie ekokotena ho eno na adane manso wo mrase gefie mu a abusafo betutu America ko hodomo ne akohwede ekoso
abato komisa se voter register wakom ahwehwemo ho sade tie no enche bia wode de wo ho nyina eba betudwa
se mobeka hye nso na wotwe awie ye beto dwa se nkwanhia bi asi ewo Eastleigh gona bonten so na se ye ne mo kasei Bishop Salifu Amuakwa ne ba ade ne ka akotwifo amanfo so ekunkum wonum no aposifo akwache ne yere ene Bishop Salifu Amuakwa nwumre ya yebekọ eyenkrapompene mantemo Greater Accra Regional Police Command ni akwakọ de ekoso ho
wonuma wonsika ebi wo NIB ene aban bank ahodo no make say wo maye yire ewo ahwaya ehwe sika sem so
Chief of Staff so se ne mo kase o wasantema mase a enawiei wokọ menhia himfie ene eyasantema ekudi banu nkomobidi nkomo no mokodi ye Sompa FM nsamtwefo ye ne die kira anwumre ye de mu nkyeremu abramu
yaso nipa mienu pachi ba konde make say woda kokom de daada adan say wonuma wie mita afi wamfa kwampa so na womo atwinsu ko wonum fie
abuzafo weni afufro pinua ni akekese ne se kasia baby a wo bia na nwumre ye bana ye de ababesomo asedan koma 21st clinic ya ye so siatike ntire no atwetwe wotutu wo no ye ka kire wo se bra ye wonro wo mfidie e wa doctor fo wa nurse fo a ya bene na yare semu a yetu ase e de ama wo 3A ba center ye 3A cool capsule sabedwa so a koko no te se de ase bitu ama ase ahye mizone 5G drink no yeguso a ye no no mo ye o ye de no top no bia na pe drink abesevo amana te woni mu a eye mizo ene 5G na express group so no awo hare kwaso wo mo ede yetu kwan ama yakwa ye adwuma wa manfo nkro so ne asaso akwa kosua de na imi pro services for so ede Ghana businessmen nom ko China na eja conference nom na kosibro ne beka ne se makọ ama business opportunities ye wo China ene omayimu no makwa kohyehia wo mo ye mfidie na kyese so hu wo mo aboa mo ewonimdie ne niema pimu a ye de mo nkyemu ebebre mo nyumako wenom na aso yasene mu a anyumre bia wo bia ne yetimi aba na yaba besomo mede ade na ya aboa mali bia boga anyumre mene
ajapia apam dada
ensami ye de be wadwenche no nsosuo betimi de yaba be kan wa bra o kan we social media platforms awodo ni nyina so oko Facebook wa Sompa 93.1 FM Sompa 93.1 FM na YouTube Sompa TV Ghana Sompa TV Ghana wadwenche no nsusie one be kan ho yeguso a ye be kase no mamon ye be kenkan ede amam ye nye bray na afin sam no yenwura mu ankasa emfa emmamo na ye de mo hyase ede afri Ghana mrasweje fiem na sane eyemo ne musam deda no se Ghana mraswejafo eba homigiem eba kwamamu a womo ebebeje womo homie na ena womo ekosuku a yese adwuma wo so mo kokoye kotena mrasweje fiem ekoye ye ni nonu esemrama binu mienu Ghana efa ne ya pese ene na degedon papa bi efra no wono esaso ko adwuma bi ewu na ansa na no mbekọ adwuma kra no na kyese emframa na ebuboba ene ne na abrewa bi wisa digu yasumu no na enya asam keto mrasweje fiem wono mo evze na NDC mraswejafo no edika to nkrade da so mo hwe petete kremu a de ACC no kwan bia so also mo NDC for no mo kopa MPP for e de free bia o mo tie no na mo NDC for kwaje ho ekenten so efsese na aso mo ya doso e de akire achen MPP for e wo mrasweje fiem ho no mo na enam so menne mrasweje for mo ba be show mo adwuma se e mrasweje fiem no Speaker of Parliament mrasweje fiem e chia mehene Right Honorable Alban Kensos Mana Babin e de to e mrasweje for so obesre wonum ada se suban papa de omonta ene bia di na omunyai se aso omuji nimbone ewo abontina ka de Bible sumi mienu no omadwuma omo ede kwa wiye se mrasejafo obesre wonum se so manyai eye suni ba bia da chinchirima ebebo mu din bia wahwe ya omo erebe ho emra omo nyingine ababe ye mperimfo Speaker of Parliament futu a wode emma mrasejafo no yenko na yenkonkotie no.
And it is with a deep sense of duty and gratitude that I welcome you all back to the plenary session of Parliament this afternoon. This meeting is the last but one meeting for the 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic. Honorable members, let it not be lost on any of us that we stand at a critical juncture in our nation's parliamentary history. Sessions and deliberations we will engage in over the coming weeks will be some of the last in this parliamentary term, and they carry profound implications for the future of our country. This meeting marks a culmination of the efforts and contributions each one of you has made over the course of this Parliament. And I take this opportunity to acknowledge the commitment, resilience, and dedication that you, honorable members, have demonstrated throughout the term. Together, we have navigated through unprecedented challenges.
Observanti we mrasbe gefie mi chia me hene right honorable Alban Kinso Sumana Babin na yetene nke we mra na oma mrasbe gafo ni nyina akwa aba oma home a oma kwa akwaji a oma saso ebadwuma ababedwendwuro man ne ho a na oma kwa aba no na de afutu etato se suban papa de dimpa yesi ahonya nti omo ennan suban papa de se beya aka ba busumi mieno ene kakra yi a omo edi omo dwuma ba wiye no Ghana fo bebo mu di aka asem papa sense bebo mu din na yaka de yenka ede afa wunu mu ho eno ache na NPP mrasebe dwane a o mrasebe gefie ma desia e wa futu abato mpeso ya so wono na dom kese a o mrasebe gefie msese no oda wo ma no second fo lawyer Alexander Afenyoma Kensoso no ejira ne nuanom NPP fo enyina na mo ede nsem sei etudwa e ma mrasebe gafo no nyina akwa aba.
Need to mention the following: the Environmental Protection Agency Bill, the Social Protection Bill, the Customs Amendment Bill, the Budget Bill, the Ghana Boundary Commission Bill, the Interstate Succession Bill, and the all-important Free SHS Bill. Mr. Speaker, these and other similar important bills before the House need to be considered before the House proceeds on recess. Again, government flagship policy 1D1F. I'm aware that the Committee on Finance is done with its work, and they have done extensive work, and soon this will be tabled before us to consider. I urge members to have a critical look at it for us to approve them. There are a number of questions that are before the House, and I therefore call on sector ministers to avail themselves to respond to these questions. Short meeting with a tall agenda and with elections around the corner, I would admonish honorable colleagues to take attendance seriously to ensure effectiveness on the House floor. I urge all chairpersons of committees to liaise with their ranking members to ensure referrals are attended to within stipulated time.
Observe we NPP mrasbe dwane o wo mrasbe gefie ma desia wo afutu abato mpesua so wo mfinfin mantemo edom kese a wo mrasbe gefie msese no na ye kandifo eda wunuma no honorable lawyer Alexander Afenyoma Kenen yete ne nka no na no si ya ena de ono so eda edom kuma no e mrase gefiem DNDC fo anim e mrase gefiem ho no mo a oye NDC mrase bedwani a o mrase gefiem a dese wo adwumako enyen esiem abaton peso so Dr. Kesela to ba forsen esoso ebobo nsam so emani nuanom NDC fo no nyina kwaba de di wo manim ene ne mo ba be ye ho adwuma obobo so se de kire wo mu
with our country. Mr. Speaker, our country is under attack. Ghana is under a plague of unprecedented spate of illegal, illicit, uncontrolled, and unregulated mining activities. Mr. Speaker, I say this because Ghana is under the precipice of a self-inflicted environmental genocide and destruction. Our beautiful country, once called the Gold Coast, to underscore the rich mineral deposit God has bestowed on us, is fast becoming a pale shadow of itself. Mr. Speaker, our lands, with all its rich flora and fauna, are being destroyed by the day. Our once pristine rivers and water bodies are now looking as brown as coffee, having been poisoned to satisfy the insatiable greed of unscrupulous few of our citizens. Mr. Speaker, many farmlands, including cocoa farms, have been completely destroyed, and in their place are unattended pits and gullies from these uncontrolled mining activities. Mr. Speaker, according to the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, the CSIR, it may take up to 300 years to restore the quality of soil damaged by these illegal mining activities.
Observe for ye NDC mraswe gani o mraswe ge fiema desi wo adwumako enye nesiem abaton pesu aso wo mfimfi mantemo Dr. Dr. Kesela to ba forsen ena yetene enken ningina eyene mraswe gafo no eko akwama na omo ehye adwuma asene no enema omo eba be adwuma se mraswe gafo no MPP ni NDC fo ningina ye also mo hwe ni mu ena wa hyase ede galamse hunsensema ema ne nuanom mraswe gafo titiro ene NDC fo no akwaba no na diama sesi ene mu kasei omo da so temraswe gafie mu ono a omo etwe manso MPP ginafa NDC ginafa na NDC fo no ani abrese kwambia so ene den koguo de no mapam MPP fo no afri baby omo tie no makwaje ono makenten so no eye sesi so hemu a NPP MPC miensa ena ase womo every party nim eko afia bato no na omo enko wa MPP amanyoko dim womo ekose kontenkro ba ko ye Aguna West mraswe dwani ma me Cynthia Mamle Morrison yene mo kase woden krata akwa electoral commission mpedimfo a kwa wo peso ko mraswe gafie mu bie no enya MPP amanyoko ni dim ne mum okose kontenkro e ba sa so a emranimfo no kyese na emrato bi abam suhum MP ono abokodwa asante wo ye MPP ni pa wo de MPP din ena ko mraswe gafie mu no mo sisi ose niema bi MPP for dey ni ntino won ko wa MPP amanyoko demu bio opese okọ se kontenkro eno susu mranimfo no kyese basa na mrato aba ena okọ formina abato mpesu aso a honorable lawyer Andramako Asiama wanko wa MPP amanyoko demu okọ se kontenkro sisi wo so opese osako MPP amanyoko no bio amanfo kyese basa na ono susu atomra ena okọ Memphis Central a ono susu ye NDC ni ena ose de NDC for de ye no no nani nye ho enti wonko wa NDC demu bio sisi obekọ se kontenkro enti MPP for na akọ emiensa ena NDC for akọ baako na honorable Haruna Idrisu ena kofa asemi baye na manso a womo etwe o mrase ogefie manwumre no enya asem ketwa yenko na yenko manso aba Haruna Idrisu ne Afenyoma Kensre MPP ni NDC for no omo manso omo twere mrase ogefie no yenko wese no musi bo mu nkro ne fa kakra.
The Speaker, I think that we are dealing with very straightforward matters.
This morning I got a memo which was addressed to Mr. Speaker by the respected member for Tamale South. I got a copy, and he has sent a notice of petition to Mr. Speaker to declare some seats vacant, and he has listed Aguna West, Suhum, Memphis Central, and Formula. So he relies on the 99 and also anchors his application on under 18, and he intends to move the House to consider this matter. But before then, I think I have also looked at the matter, the constitutional provision, and I hold the view that the members of my caucus who are filed to go independent for the next election have not written to me as the head of the caucus to say that they are no more part of the caucus. So as far as I'm concerned, the caucus remains intact. And I believe that some of these controversies are better settled by the courts. So in my capacity as the majority leader, I have filed a writ at the Supreme Court. Parliament has been duly set.
Observe nti we ye NPP mraspeje ni owo mraspeje fiema this year war efutu abaton pesu asonabo Alexander Afenyo Markins and yetene kan nyina tutu awatutu America akọ Supreme Court wako sama Speaker of Parliament ni NDC MPs no o mraspeje fiemu a eno no ebesi omo ho kwan so omo mepam MPP fo no emfi baby omo tie na omo NDC fo no meje hodomo enkente so nti nkomo no eto aso mraspeje fiemu dendenden.
Enyasa mkatwa enti enei wamu odomu ho na eno na nam so ampanin se owiyo gina na wanse gina ibehu de owi abere wankunuma na agya twema mentwen so ene makura wai yero haru na idrusu egina mu bia won de nani abere dendenden se babia de na duru no e wose wo mamra ne adwuma na wo mu butu saafo na ekokontankuro ni nyina nkonwa na nso dom kase no nso aso de gina se de yero afanya makense kan yi wo mu ntworo krata bia ma se wo magya peti no enti se wombe yire agya machiniye ebu akantan won so de enya asamketwa yuru atache anso ginam wo mo twetwe ayetwema mentwe e wo bedwafie ho.
Mr. Speaker, I think that we are dealing with very straightforward matters. I say very straightforward matters because Order 18 of our rules state clearly that the Speaker shall inform the House of the occurrence of a vacancy of the seat of a member under Clause 1B to E, G, and H of Article 97 of the Constitution. So, Mr. Speaker, strictly speaking, it is your province to declare the vacancy of a seat. It is your province. And you could act whether you are informed as such by a political party or because the matter has come to your attention as a matter of fact. It is your province. So, Mr. Speaker, what has just happened today is an attempt by a member of this House to bring to your notice certain factual matters, which matters establish that some members who came to this House.
But Mr. Speaker, Order 93 clearly sets out what can be done if a member decides to come under another order. Mr. Speaker, Order 93(6), and I'll read that, says, where a member makes a statement, the Speaker, considering the comments of the statement, may direct a committee to investigate and inquire into the matter. And the last part says, and when necessary, propose legislation. But this is not about legislation. So, Mr. Speaker, a statement is made. First of all, the statement has to be admitted. But because of the urgency of this matter, I don't think I'll even belabor that point. Order 93(8) says that the clerk shall make available to members copies of the admitted statements. But because of the urgency of this matter and the seriousness of the matter, I will not also belabor that point. But Mr. Speaker, when you look at Order 3,
Order 3 says that, sorry, Order 2.
Enjoining Parliament from taking any action in respect of this matter. Mr. Speaker, Parliament hasn't yet taken a decision. In fact, in the context of Article 2 of the Constitution, it is an act or omission of a person which violates the Constitution, which triggers an action before the Supreme Court for either an interpretation or an enforcement of the Constitution. Mr. Speaker, the majority leader knows that to take an action in anticipation does not comply with the letter and spirit of the Constitution. In fact, the Supreme Court made it very clear in Tufo and Attorney General that it does not give advisory opinions.
Eno eyamrasha badwafie ho donkuma ne donkase no na ayetwema mentwe se yebebutu nkonwa no anase yemutuo ya wo bia wura Ghana mrane nkyea ma constitution asempo a eka ya wo mode twetwe no
Abuzan for Safe no abeka enhu ayeka wo se Sompa television yenwumre no nsia kase anansam no bia wo bia no yeguso ayede ma style bia no wadwenche no nsusu obetimi dia babeka enhu abra okay on social media platforms awodo no so oko Facebook wa Sompa 93.1 FM ho oko YouTube so a Sompa TV Ghana wadwenche no nsusu ode beka enhu yeguso a ye beka se ma mo no ye beka nka dia ma o tie nka obono ni afomantem dem a Sompa 98.9 FM ne kutemu ho o obono East ya se ye techima no nkransa Kentampo Sompa 90.7 FM susu kremu and asantemantam ne mpotemu Sompa 93.1 FM ekuta yemu yento ansam no sumamo na yemfamo enfri Ghana mratwe gefiem na yemfamo enkonsam fufrum anwumre ye boboy ho na agya ba bedi nkonkonsa de akire mo ane yekokote ye momo ne tua se ge da sori anopa ne yedware bo ya motom ne ya motom pada ne ye fe adege don yi difra na akese ye ba bedi nkonkonsa de achem na bosome so a empenifo ohia efia sei ahwe ho atwa ye nkanti ye boboy ho anwumre ya ne ye tie se adwumayefo a wo mo ye adwuma se Public Services Workers Union for akantama densia wiabo aguso se efri samre ya ekosi juada se omantima mpenina na adodan kwa kufado nka ewo wo mo other ones bia akekam ene sengre spine wa abandi aba no omodo mu hu bibia ene mpunto pa bibia wo no so man hu no ensakire bia wo market ya ho a wo mo aduomu nkuku no nkaka ebigu fom pede o ye twatwofo pani de maku no ene nsamtwefo nhyiemu wo no ena ene nsamtwefo di nkomo seye Abuzanenke yehwese yebenya eye twotwofo penin nanka yene no edin komo na yenko ma no so na yene twotwofo penin abedi akiri ora eye Johnny Dono enkodi enkomo wono ene ye penin pa abedi akiri a wo hwe atwero nyina so ede ma Public Services Workers Union for opane oti enka anwumre yemo adwo
bedamase mejeso
na oho ye de Eradi adom yeso ye ho ye pa na ye ka se Public Services Workers Union for a wo mo eye ehemfo a
Public Services Workers Union no ye ku a ye dom TUC na ye do so kaka ye 28,000 members ye mu bi electoral commission NCC Ghana TV survey Matthew any ejumako between government ejumafo
in the work electoral commission ejumafo kam ho
pacho na omo kan ho pa
ena sabre se mo ko strike de se yawu na asam ne ye de ya ye de asam na asi
the ni se o hwe single spire government edipia in crop for salary structure government no every BB institution specific apart from sika edipia no ye wo adwuma wo ye no any allowance a yetumi edema Now the only say every baby, say public sector cost of allowance. That would you see we ain't doing fair now, and so that's no government the Juma for be. Idea any of you Juma or district assembly. Over no na yama more allowance back home. A channel be only a more allowance, a channel be only a more allowance in na more the mocha almost more Juma moyano and fatata yabema more allowance. Now Osha ama unfairness, discrimination, aba salary administration mu ewo Ghana ha aye government aketua for. And no yaba starting next week Monday no. Says the government answer na eniyama e papa ye no wan fa maya and yeso be juma.
Na obibaka se single spine de se mampani dada akofo penso na atamils be implement ye enti se ka wedi enka cha dudu kana monka anase be asemo
na single spine salary structure be are implemented by 10 years time we will say na because of any family juma na oyenti no.
No correct.
By 10 time we will say na creating a lot of disparity. A church after the year it has outlived its usefulness. Was a review. Now, and no, 4 years ago, you call for a year when Juma buying out history committee. So, Omoshana, Omunya committee. No, now 3 months time, no, on the report on that. You can say for over 2 years, 3 years, the report no in the do year. Who to me who say Omunya ready say Omuba implementing review no. Now yeah review no by all means some of the disparities that have been created as a result of the 10 years implementation no, it will be corrected. Now ama obi ahwatoni. But Osha they are not ready to review it. And now o consul say o kwakoji allowance almost say ene echira ene. Ubetumi start say o ye negotiation. Ubetumi debate 2 years no mu nwie. Wait the bear 1 year, no more year, 8 months, no more year. Now you free that and boy. Interested no, yeah, the education in different education. Yeah, they are no antecedent nurses, antecedent civil servants, and now say ABR teacher for the we negotiated back one. Now we nipa be 200,000 now we yeah, they are no. Ukoye electoral commission for their electoral commission for nko ade ukoye standard authority omunko amu de ukoye FDA omunko amu de enti se de almost three ade no mu be 1 year 2 years na untumi nwie no e ma adwuma no ayedin eno ne ye de adwuma fo no nyina ababaako ene ye say ye ma almost some 2 particular allowance na say ye de ma omo a na afi de ye beti afi na ya to your board na ya review the single spine.
Oh, okay. Nti mo strike here mo kono Nyankopon ya doma next week Monday no. Ebedi how many days? 2 days, 3 days, 1 week.
Indefinite strike. Say omo hwe yen ko adwuma.
Hey. Aka 52 days. Aka 52 days ni akoto aba o.
Say we government na say we need da ho na say we wa adwo so say o pese edwumafo asem a na untumi untwen ma efri edekora ekoka Friday no se wo tema na se why adwo se wo be solve problem a untumi solve kra ansa na Monday aso dem na government dey to me nye
no correct
the government person o dey so to me ye okromu a
no correct
enti no se why ready pass se o be solve your problem na efri ekoka Friday no na we wie
ase
we anye dia I say Oyobia on per atumde and on tie onipa nso enti no na onya etiman so e maye enti yanso no ye ntumi nkyana sisa yeso ye de adwuma nyina akufom
ase mudi ya osa so mo sisi mu ache
ye di ya papa na say ukuru so yo ase ukuru any another government worker so omu nyina ye adwuma wo district assembly na baako and now buy as a wedding loto was when you 20%. A child buy as a wedding loto was 15%. A child buy as a wedding loto was when you 18%. na wo de nyina na mo na de bia wo ba wo ka kira wo yire se sika e de ma no eno na de ma wa se wo yire beka se wo ene adwuma wo ye na adwuma papa
wa we kro beka se wo ko hwini
enye kra aba na anya de
mo we ye beka so na ye di nkomo enti bibia ni ye besa so aba onche why
we ba cho yo me da ma chipa
pa busiafo we your penny Johnny eye Donu Sompa one ye church for penny abedi echire Emma Public Services Workers Union for yi
Mame Jane Adukwe Mensa one ye Ghana abato komisa na wakasa de akire dom no na wo chese se de wo mudi kan tena se ehwe nsem bi mu na camera da so no foforo san ba bio a wono mo yo na eno no wono mo hwe mu se ayere so na wotwemienu ntem na chese bibia awie mu die na wasan so akompa se de wo mo kasa na discrepancies errors ene ne ka ho nyina ewo mu no wono mo ahwe mu na wahwe mu awie wo de to hard drive so na fe wono ma kwa gina kwantankure ene wono mo nso gina manyoku ahodo anim wo mu nyina hwem na wono mo hunu na bosome de toso dadu nenum ye na kusini de toso dadu enne nkono de friend says exhibition no wo de toto abonten ama obi ehunu se de ahosuo no ete na danu duru so ababia wo so kọ ekoto abanom na eho ade no ne nyina timi adadi na wo de sansemi tudwa bra ne yensa ntwerofo wonom etase bie.
In total, we have 40,975 polling stations, and this includes the special polling stations. We have also presented the ballot statistics to the political parties ahead of the printing of ballots, which is envisaged to start on Thursday, this Thursday. In arriving at the ballot statistics, we took into account the total number of registered voters on the revised provisional voters register and added a 2% margin. We are confident that the methodology applied will not result in any shortfalls. We believe that this is adequate. Indeed, whilst we encourage and welcome a total voter turnout, we are also mindful that not every voter will go to the polls come December. Not all the 18 million plus voters on the voters will turn up to vote. And as in 2020, when we prepared a totally new voters register for the general election, the turnout was 79%. It was not 100%. Therefore, we are very confident that this methodology of using the total number of registered voters on the provisional voters register, although it is not final, plus a 2% increase, will ensure that we have an adequate supply of ballot papers ahead of the election.
Enkomoi Elisa Hotel na won kwatena ya wo mo boy na ewie no wasande to aso se afia bato no obi ada wonna emu beda ho pa se kani ahye de ya pepem eno achi no bibia nso bekoye mfonso obi ani ho nti se ya amanyoku ana kwantankurafo ene wo no be kwa akoto aba no enema nyina ebekọ kama.
It is to inform all of you that the revised provisional voters register is online. It is also on our website. I know our head of IT will demonstrate how to check your details. Additionally, as I mentioned earlier, we have provided the the soft copies of the voters register on hard drives for all the political parties and indeed the independent candidates as well, I believe. And that will be provided before the end of the meeting. I would like to thank you all for your time. Thank you all for your collaboration.
Adechia abato aye kwa akoto ehomfuna ma na asha asebo a abato komisa wode baabi a wo mapemaduru nyina ato Ghana fo animi
abzanfo yemfamo mfiri abato komisa ne mpedemfo aboboa no ne yemfamo nko ansemfufuro mu na obeka asane nso na wotwe awie eye memene da no enkwanhia bi si ewo Isligona bonten so abusiafo na obi adwene ho a na onte ase kwane a ka ne die Amerika hwi kobo obi ka mu a amunu ho na ejato mu a dipa ba mienu a na aka wo ka nim no wo mo ansi agisi kura wo mo nyina ehye dwerebe kese da se ne dwene ho a wonte ase na eno na Ghana posifo ede krata ba betu yenim anwumre ya se oma fisim adeduma ba be ma hwehwemu a akonu se nipa no a na otwika no a edi America hwi ekobo obi diem eku no ehye nipa na etimu dwerebe no se yese ne papa ene Bishop Salifu Amoako na sie dem okasei apolisifo akoche Bishop Salifu Amoako ene ne yire Muha Amoako a sie dem okasa sabrede wo ewa apolisifo ekukumu ene se de enti apolisifo se omakoche Bishop Salifu Amoako ne yire eyese nipa na otwika no ewom se omobane akwala no anase omobane woya no na akwala no omubusebusemu ede omaso tutofom eye mfisi mu a akwala no eni mfie du nwotwe woni 18 years nti ebasa woni hu kwan se obe ka mpo ene mpese otuka ne se bia wo kokora na eja wo de akotrase anase bia wakwa akohura nase ebi kura ye de asoma no bebi se wonfa enko na no memenda accident siye o Islegona Bonten so no Bishop Salifu Amoako ye ka no wansemi ne baba mu a aposifo mfisi mu echese oni 18 years nti wontimi enkaka okosi obi abusua ase no ebusuafo yesi wadi 16 years wadi 16 years na sebusuafo wo ben wo TV no anase bia wo kai ho social media no so say ye Facebook anase YouTube no ahwani so ade a video na eda honom no eye Bishop Salifu Amoako ne baboy na wadi 16 years na ye friend no Erad Salifu Amoako ono na etwi ka fita no eye Jaguar SUVB Jaguar na senso de registration number no GN 7801-20 GN 7801-20 ena car na owanimu ye black ya ewanimu ho ya ase wagina kakra no wo hwebonkuma hwenifa ape ba bi achim ne si ade afa no eno so yese eyeka ya aba fufure bia yese e friend Akura Akura ebika na Akura ebisika na Kura na yese ne obesi aka ne bia no mekan ye wahu yese eno so na shenso de GR 2542-23 na shenso de registration number no GR 2542-23 na ora bia friend say Joseph Akwa ono ena na eteka anim a na yese nipa be 9 eka no ho ewo ka anim na Bishop Salifu Amoako ne baba mu friend Erald Salifu Amoako a wadi 16 years ya wadi ka America hwi akokumu o mahye o mase yeso wadi bo mu sa no nipa numu a na eteka anim no emu miensa de omo etimi eyi omo free ka anim na ejato mu sa no maya bienu a na aka ewo ka anim no omo ntimi MP ene gya ne hye omo dwerebe Yakopon ya dom ema Bishop Salifu Amoako ne ba ye ka ne ho asemi eye Erald Salifu Amoako a wadi 16 years ya police for chese woni ho kwan se no timi twika okotu ka no abusua yentete ne se na nipa ba akoso ka no ho ka anim na omo de omo tiri yeye ema nipa na be hodom no etimi be twi wo mu edi free eye ka anim a eja to ka anim yenum no omo de omo anhye demum pra no mepra sie ne mo kasei University of Ghana Medical Center ena omugua a doctor for pre wo nkwa edi ama wo num enti apostle de atudwa se enwumre ya Bishop Salifu Amoako ne yire eye Muha Amoako omo akwakochi wo mu ema omo ewo aposifo kukumu a omo boama mfifi mu akoso posi adwuma no edi atato se ena marehosem na esi santi no ebusua omadehye ehre wo mu nkwa no ene IGP Dr. George Akufu Dampare ene police mpanimfo bi no mo ekọ abusua ne naso ekọ chichi wo mu re ekomo mo yakọ komo mo hyeden no mo edi atato se mfifi mu a esefata soso no omo eye wa asemi ho ahwesemra ene obi bia bedi akwa kusiase
eno an yeguso de ma no kasebo no nsia nwumre de na ye toma na obabi bia wo ewo Sompa television so no na mayenko wono mu a wo mu dwetire akwakodi nsenseme tituru wono mu a wo de ewo NIB nom na eho ade asesei wo mu abodompem ewo asoye a eho yesikasem ho nsam so woni firi na no okuada ena wo mu se beye pa obema panino enya haban ate awie no jese wo mu nsa ka won sika na se wase bibi papa bi e de akere won na Dr. Edwana ne antwi wono eka wo mu a eye peketinyi ho na make say wo ho no kura so na aboabo adom na no a wone wo mu nyina akwa akobodom pema ebinum ase won kete yenko ne nchen na yemusa de ewo mu potenti a wo mo yosa miura anwumre no nsia ka se bo Sompa TV so ne madwo
ya ba mo de zen
nyame no mpa boy ho eden se sie mo wo finance ministry ho ana mo kofie
o chenye mbo ana ebeko
na mo se de ma mo ko ho pa ene sen
say ya ka ni me ti ba cho man say enyima ku a esika akoka obo ho no NDQ Financial Services, SIC Life Savings and Loans, Bond Savings and Loans, and SDC Financial Services. A BB fee 9 years and Kaisika. And I stay as a Bank of Ghana. A Bank of Ghana say, well, who said, according to me, Omojimana, as a good man, as a good manner. Finance the budget at all, provision at all. Now, good saying, Mayor, what you are in car. 2017, 2018, Omugu, and you may be a Mutia Manfus Kama. Enti or him say, Miss of Finance, every year, sir, and you share no. Omuja so a good saying, McQueen. No more is Kabay. And Unti, Enna, your Minister of Finance, say, okay, so the Pesica at all. Na Bank of Ghana ejina so egusa enyume nti SMTT
Doctor sade amansan ka se kapa de unimudan na asesa aka we de wadan atweatwea emma de ne kutam
say we be ayadu no Minister of Finance catching say omunnim eka awo no na asesita ehye enyumekuya omo watching Omunum Sikeo. And the other say, yes, so into me, it's a year wrong. So, into one chunk of Bank of Ghana, now Bank of Ghana for amount figures. And the Ayama ministry, I short letter at Bank of Ghana. Because so, the Bank of Ghana, no, like a Bank of Ghana for a day, and we are every ministry, no. But Omu said, ministry, no, a pay, say, Omoma information, a year. Sir, and you could name a bomb within Kwa. A children penny who said there be some Domon the every Minister of Finance now. And trust me, it was saying you could be so hard, almost so account. And as I said, almost a trim now already in Yumakua, almost so who actually want yea move Dino, or the account. And them say, and only I fed him, say Bank of Ghana at the very ministry. Happy the ministry by Sabri no Sikabi are buying the tour or 4 billion or your budget.
Okay. And 4 billion no more
legacy debt no you were Cobia Security Commission for Google 2019. Dr. Indum company come and seminal any friend legacy issue no
okay
or the or the 1.5 ABTR and or the 2.3 so ABTR every NIB. It is okay 4 billion the true budget about 200 pay and then what say about car say 4 billion or the business Sabri and financial institutions no home academy distress specialized deposit taking institutions. The actual cover buying says 200 na there. On case or the better am I name of Isa 82.3 now or so or the NIB no. You say a dose or dose Sabri. Yes, I believe so Kuku says occasionally NIB or Macra or Mount 43 or my Omudom Sikato or Omebia or Macra Jim retired. Na fe omunye usika ento omunru enti tse kana so na fe bi ka 200 na aka no na fa boa sa djumeti no ma o usika kebo so ensa enke bibi edo ne ehwe aban ni so obaye enti ye bese ye be kwaso a kopem sa aban be yesare no edin eso ye be kwaso
mo akura nwumre ye be do asepa na nyame de che da chena nso ye de camera nyina na TV no bedi mochi na so yatase Dr. Edwana ne entwi wono na waboaboa dɔm ano a wɔn kɔ akɔgyina finance ministry hɔ na wɔn sika sɛbio mpanimfoɔ de wɔn nsa aka wɔn pɛ sɛ wɔn fa ma wɔn sɛ de bɛyɛ na wɔn bɛnya bi ato nnuro na wɔn pension nso wɔn tena fie mmerɛ
ka we di ase ya gye nsɛm
sɛm ketewa
o munaji awaje waje ndumia nani no nyina de amanfo ni da no so pa abuzafo yemfa Sidama 21st clinic o sia ticket ntiri na etwetwe tutu wo no abuzafo ye kɔ na omunro mumfidie omo doctors ne omo nurses papa no omo tutu ase e de amaye oba kumasi abonte so ehwa overseas omo ebutu orom ne Ghana fa na nyina asoso no omo ewo hɔ no omo de ayaresa ebre Ghana fo 0540311311 0540311311 3A Herbal Center retiri eku capsules abedwa so akoko na tese de ase betu amase ahye koko ntide bia omine mu ye ohene koko ntide bia wasum ye ofrem koko ntide bia de bema keze osisi ye ya oba osisi ye ya de bia no wani ya ye ko ade ya me na me nisu ye mehene aposa wani aposa eyi koko a kopetiri eku capsules na no Food and Drugs Authority mpedifo jetum Boapa 0546107107 Mizu and 5G drink ni yeguswa ye bobone sa we ye wedding otopunu bia na pe drink ya besefo amana tu ni ma hye monyamu a Mizu ni 5G drink no na de yeka ho asem de a kire wo 0246270221 0246270221 na yakɔ na afei so mpache de abusafo sene afi bia vie miensanie ana busuafo afi bia ye ba mo na so besu kire mo se afere kwa wie ye se ya ajanka bedidi ajanka bednom ajanka be hye obakunafo ho na ekata na dandeja so da sani tiase a da sani susu no ensei enu nti na afi bia ye ba mo na so besu kire mo so wo se wanya mame no wanya maunua so hu na ye mu anyanka no na yemfa sede ene cheseni je enhye omfunu mo enu nti na afi susu no afene kwa wie ye ba na so se de obenya bia se ye mo se ye biscuit se ye sadi se ye nkwalanta de nkwada mpabo ye diapers tea rolls no na obenya ode obeye ni ode ni sika ni nyina ketua bia nso a ye beje na ye de akwakoma nyankai mo soso no seriye abawo mo anim mobile money number no eye 0598559802 0598559802 di ebeba Tarawan Media na se Blessed Foster na fe Express Group for so guso a edie tu kwan opese okwa bruchire koye adwuma opese okwa bruchire kosua de ope scholarship na de akoye masters o PhD o first degree bi na opese okwa o ma bia opese okoso bia Canada, US, Australia, UK, Germany, France, Belgium o ma bia opese okoso bia ko na Express Group for yemwa na yemfa wonkoso na koye adwuma na kope kakra emefie gya no enum kakra so wonsa no nyuma so wako school so wonko school yes bra sa kontu na pese utu a fani nyina be she Express Group nsa Kumasi ya wasafu labor runabout no so Accra so no ye wo Kanesi First Light honomu a Tema Community 18 na Shibi Golf Filling Station no ye wo ne nche honomu a 0249 000448 0249 000448 na yeni enkomo ejina we so ne ada ye ho atwesi kakra pensu anoma ba ye ba pia ka kire nwumre
21st clinic yes sciatica expert sciatica no o nerves na wo to ase na fa wo siremu na fa wo nansia besi ase ho no se ho techema eno ene fa ne sciatica na etimi bubu o to ase ka wo se dwe wo sirem wo je ho ba bia enye na eno na 21st clinic ba ye adwuma pa wo mu ye ntia baso bo o magye no wo Ghana ha ene amono ne
aketuapa.
Abuzanfo esa so mama kwa babi oba Sompa television ye nwumre kase eso. Abuzanfo ye nto akase no so mama na ye mfomo enko eye ensemfufuru mu. Se ye no mo kase ya tese eye chief of staff ma me akoso afiri mo pare aba ensrahwe wa santemantema se ya odi kan ko mensia himfie ene eye asantema na makwadu ekokodi nkomo ansa na wote sim akọ adwadifo a ewo Kumasi abonte so titiru ene ye ma menem ne nuanom ma ne yere ne mpranfo a omo edidwa risk course abonte so na honom na chief of staff ede sansem wi etudwa ewo honom
ye ne monate ye no ache na asemu prensi na so tie ye enamfo na se asemu padia woni wose wadanfo wodofo otubi etwa entumesi ne bo no ye bibi so betumi asesoye enoti ana ema ne basa say ye tumi aye project pese mi twa so na ye tumi ko hwe project nembo abatuo na ye betuo no ayeye taxi asem yesi obi a obenya okitu a obema wo no ono na onya kese a obema wo MP bai ye wie bibiara na so misusu se ye ne kana fo ediniye ye diniye se de beya mekai obiara efie biara ebenya krachi ebenya ewura manifie no nana ani baumia oma yeden oma ye
Abzanfo nti we aye chief of staff ma me akosia frema osei opare na yetenenke we amra no aba besre dwadifo no e Kumasi race course abonten so
ene yenkwato yemantemu amamfi central ho na chiniyemma ewo ho na wono mabo asem bi de kira bato komisa se wo mo titi huhu de wagina wo manamu a wo komra hye badwafie ma medwa na jan wono mo titi se abato komisa pese wo disqualify maami na enye abato komisa adwene nko so no ma hye akire wone Dr. Boss Masare na saa na bekoso akode a ene 2024 abato no enya de a wo mbetu bi kura na woma kwa kogina daka ho akohwe de eko enti we no nkuta ho de bofo wo mpotem ho yewura Obed Emisa ene nensentwerofo edi nkomo
ensama yete from EC office Dr. Boss Masare oye EC official or national ena ye district EC officer Mr. Adonis Kwaku tell say your parliamentary candidate ye ni ato aba ayi no eye honorable Joanajan Kujo omo pese omo fa kwoti kwan so na omo yini free aba ebeto e wo 7 December 2024 ye ka kire EC say ene Joanajan ye nto aba wo Amemfi Central because honorable Joanajan obi a aba ya to ne first one no petitioners ne say yanza nkoto aban foforo another petitioners no say omo pese yanza nto aban foforo ampa national agiatum emya sa akoto aba e waja kama so ema honorable Joanajan edi nkunim a ebi maada enti ansam na yatete no say ye EC ene eye district officer ene eye Dr. Boss Masare pese omi honorable Joanajan ene MPP fo nyina so beto mi honorable Joanajan no enya de yete ase a ebeye na information a won say honorable Joanajan obi a omusuro no omuhwe mpuntudwuma o yana Amemfi Central ebi twamu fi so oba ye mpuntudwuma ekoso Amemfi Central MPP fo no kura esuro enti ne so no
eno ewura Obed Emisa wona ye communication officer edemachine yamanyoku wo Amemfi Central
Abzanfo ye jina we so na nwumre ye de nsem na si ne mom ye ka mo say imi pro services for the businessmen call ye China bonten so na China kura ye fa ne say Guangzhou mu ho enom de sa businessmen e call na ye na watchi mu a ena omo ede sankrofo we eko no mo akwa akodi ne ho no mo na mo a munim China bonten so no ye ka Guangzhou a munim se China kese omu kro ni nyina saa Guangzhou kro no ene kuta wunum efise eba business nom eba se mfidi dwuma ne ho saa mpempra wade no a eye Guangzhou honum na ni nyina egu enti businessmen omo de omo free Ghana eko eye Guangzhou China bonten so no saa ne papa ewo kro no mu no na omo kwa akoda na de ede akyeremo na ja ososo ni abrofo ni bi ne China fon kitenkiti edidi nkomo na wanya business partners ya ebebo ema odwedie ho nsensem watimi atremu omo ehese saa ni peya omo edu omo kono so wani je ho so pese ukobia wabo kakra ma na broso $2,400 $2,499 eno no utikiti ka ho China visa ka ho ukodu China kromo no mu a airport transport wa obetinum ka ho baby a obeda anopa breakfast ya obedie o China ho factories amobeba pro ho no nyina manantie mu nyina wo China ne nyina e wo sesike mu nti onze eyikuma bi na wutua na aboama akwako biebie wani ema pie ho se wani je ho anu afre 0244924573 0244924573 now ne Imi Pro services impeding edi enkomono ma chechiro ne mamu eye yegyira we so na nwumre nsema ebo abo no de ba beso mu no ye de mu sia